Hello there, Hudson Valley. Welcome back to another action-packed episode of Aggression. I'm your host, the Commish, James Mitchell. And this evening with me, I have a real special guest co-host with us. He is your champion. He is my champion. He is the heavyweight champion of the Hudson Valley. The one, the only, Wreaking Havoc.
Well, James, thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be here, and I've been waiting to get an invite to the show.
You know, I'm glad that we finally were able to get you onto the show, give you the invite, have you on. As you know, last week we had Fungus. This week we have you. You know, it's great because last week was a episode about champions, and then this week again.
Question: wait a minute. Were you able to talk at all last week?
You know, Fungus gives me a little bit the thorn in the side, but not you, right? I'm not going to have that problem with you, right?
Sure. Go with that.
All right, well, fans, another two great episodes for you in this great episode of Aggression. I mean, we're going to have Tim Theory versus our champion, Wreaking Havoc. And then later on in the show, we'll have the 500-pound monster, Colossus, going against our champion, Wreaking Havoc. Talk about that first match. Tim Theory, we all know how he is. He's proud of his heritage here in Canada, coming up against the pride of Puerto Rico, the man, the champion, Wreaking Havoc.
I was in that match. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know you were. With the fans, they need to know you were in.
Oh, you need to give them all. I guess you should tell them. Okay, I got you.
All right. So, guys, I'm telling you, when you see this match, you're going to absolutely love it. It's going to really blow your mind. A lot of action in this. I mean, Tim Theory is not one that's going to go down easily. And, of course, we all know our champion always puts up one heck of a fight. That's the reason why he's the champ 3 years running. All right, why don't we go ahead and get to this match, all right?
I think the champ's getting too old, so let's let a young guy get that belt, and I think tonight's the night.
You know, kind of looking like 4th of July here in this studio. You know, it's got the flags all over the place. I think you're right. It is a little bit of an international incident.
That Greenwood Lake, little hole in the wall town, that's so gracefully let us in.
And better,
out of America.
You sneeze to your left, you're in Jersey. You sneeze to your right, you're almost in PA.
Here we go. Referee comes in as they announce the challenger, Timothy Theory.
Listen to those boos from the fans. They just can't stand Canada coming down here trying to take the title away from their champion.
Now, you know, a lot of the great heavyweight champions in the past were from Canada. So these people just don't realize that this is a great champion in the making.
You know, unless their last name is Hart, I don't see a chance of that happening.
Oh, thank you. I know I was a great champion.
I was more talking about Brett.
You see, our ref doesn't look too impressed with Timothy Theory. He must just be as dumb as he's people.
Well, we're going to see if he'll be able to call this match down the middle.
You see Theory waving that Canadian flag on that hockey stick.
Well, you know what? What kind of representation is that? Having a hockey stick at a wrestling match?
Well, use it to your advantage.
Oh, so now you're trying to tell me that he's going to cheat to win by using a hockey stick flag?
Only the best cheat to win.
You're starting to sound like Tony DeVito.
One of the greatest men in the business.
Cheat to win. Oh, let's shut this fool up and have our champion Wreaking Havoc come on out.
I can wait on that all day. Let Tim Theory full of confidence. And just like his shirt says, he's a big old deal in Canada, eh?
I think he's been drinking the syrup a little too much.
You got something against syrup? Look like you consume enough of it.
Only when I want to put it on my bacon, and not Canadian bacon either.
Yeah, we see the fans not too happy seeing Tim Theory here.
Still hearing quite a few boos out of the fans there. But you'll hear this crowd really erupt when our champion is introduced.
Alright, are these people really that stupid chanting USA? The only person American in this match is the ref. So I guess they want the ref to win.
He is the current reigning Hudson Valley champion,
Yes, see, there we go. There we go.
And here comes Wreaking Havoc down to the ring again.
It's time we go ahead and see Canada pinned in the ring.
Are you saying Canada's weak?
Didn't you hear me say it?
I don't think that's going to go over too well with some people, but you're wrong like always.
Oh, we'll see how wrong I am when the champion is holding his belt up high.
Champion raising the belt high. So you finally admit Timothy Theory is going to win that belt from Wreaking Havoc.
Those words didn't come out of my mouth. I mean, our current champion, Wreaking Havoc.
You're so biased, Mitchell.
I just know to put my hope behind.
That's what you're going to see. Your new ECPW HV champion, Timothy Theory. He already knows that he's just telling these people, shut up and accept it.
You'll be ashamed to see a bunch of red maple leafs put on that title belt.
It might make it look better.
Are you trying to say that it needs a little pizzazz?
No, I'm just saying it needs a better champion.
Well, here he is. He's showing the belt off to the fans. Waiting for the ref to go ahead and start the match.
We got Theory telling these people just to shut up. He doesn't want to hear anything from it.
And look at our champ just eating it up. He's loving it.
And there goes the belt to start this match. Men size each other up around the ring. Theory telling the ref, stay out of my way, let me do my job. Telling these people, sit down, shut up, and watch.
Looks like our champ's ready. And there's the tie-up. Whoa, look at that power.
Just throwing Theory back, using that brute strength that he has. Timothy Theory, I think Regan grabbed a bunch of his hair and pulled him back.
Not a chance. And listen to those fans chanting for our champion.
Got another collar and elbow tie-up. Havoc working Theory back into the corner. He's got him back into the corner. Gonna see a clean break from the champion.
Indeed we do. And you know what? He gave him a clean break and he gets go ahead and stabbed in the back by Tim Theory for it.
Hey, they weren't in the corner anymore, so who cares?
Gosh.
Shoulder tackle into the corner on Wreaking Havoc. Putting the champ down.
Doing a couple of kicks in the midsection.
Refs in the way, reversal by Wreaking Havoc.
Splash into the corner.
Tim Theory rolling to the outside, taking a minute. Not letting any of this get to him, devising a new plan on how to beat the champion. This is what he needs to do. You got a 10 count, kid, use it all.
The champ's sitting there telling the ref to go ahead and get him in the ring. The ref should be doing his job telling Tim Theory to get in right now.
Yeah, but see, Theory's smart. He knows he has to the count of 10. There's Havoc going to the outside.
Havoc's coming and he's chasing after Theory. Is he going to catch him?
Theory sees him, gets back into the ring. Here comes Havoc. Theory off the ropes. Ducks the line by the champion. Takes out the leg of the champion. Good. Work that leg down so the champ can't stand.
That is not going to do good for our champion. Oh! Kick right under the kneecap.
Yeah, this is smart by Theory, working that leg. You take that leg apart, you know, Havoc can't go for the moonsault. He ain't going to have a base for the choke slam. He's not going to be able to put Theory away with any of his moves, so...
He won't even be able to do the big boot with that.
That's why it's smart on the part of Theory.
I think Theory did his homework on our champion.
And that's why we're going to see a new champ tonight.
Oh, right now, I'm starting to feel that you might be right there, Hearts. This is not looking good.
I'm always right. When I'm wrong, I'm still right. You'll learn that very soon. You see Theory just putting more pressure on that leg of Wreaking Havoc. Really wrenching in on that to take all the ability for Havoc to stand on that leg.
Well, the ref's telling him to break it because our champion had the ropes.
But he had a count of 5 until he would have been DQ'd. So just like going to the outside, use it to your advantage.
The absolute disrespect of throwing his shirt in the face of the champion.
And it's reversal on the Irish whip, picking him up. Looks like he's getting him sidewalk slam. Beautiful from the champion.
You know, you could definitely see that some of the damage was already done to the leg. He had to drop that sidewalk slam pretty fast because he started losing power in the leg there.
But see, look at that cover from Havoc. He just nonchalantly covered him, and that's why Theory was able to kick out. If I was Havoc, you push down on the head, hook that leg, and get the cover. Doug, a couple clotheslines, coming in, rolls under, gets him into the single leg Boston Crab, working on that leg once again. Taking the ability to stand from the champion, very smart to keep targeting one part of your opponent's body.
The ref is asking him if he's giving up, but the champ is not giving in.
Yeah, if I was Havoc, I'd give up. Live to fight another day.
Oh, the fans don't agree with you there, Hearts. Listen to him sitting there, giving all the hope and momentum they can to their champion.
Hey, you see there how Theory's just sitting down and pulling back, putting a lot more pressure on the lower back and leg of wreaking havoc the more he sits down and leans back.
You know, I will say this. Theory has perfect ring position of this hold right now. It's smack dab in the middle of the ring, and the champ can't get to the ropes.
There's the champ using that brute strength, though, just to get himself over to those ropes.
And now using that count.
See, it's good. He used the count of 3, telling that ref, just relax, let me do this. Get out of my face.
You better be careful there, Theory, because if you get yourself disqualified, you're not getting the title. Ooh, look at those hammers.
Yeah, man, these men going shot for shot.
Block, sledgehammer to the face. Off the ropes. Oh, went for a hip toss, reversal.
Knee to the gut by wreaking havoc, breaking up that hip toss.
Choke slam. Yes, we got a choke slam.
Yeah, high and up choke slam. 1, 2, and 3. Wreaking Havoc retains his title once again on that choke slam. But I think a lot of damage was done to that leg. You saw he couldn't really hold it. He kind of fell forward with it.
Yeah, he did. But I'll tell you what, Hearts, you are wrong again. Still our heavyweight champion, Wreaking Havoc. How's that taste?
I wasn't wrong. That was my bookie. He told me Havoc was going to lose. I wasn't wrong.
Oh, so you think you got an in on this, huh?
I try. I'm never wrong. I'm always right. It'll do you good to remember that.
All fans, there you go. How about that?
I told you, fans. Tim Theory did everything he possibly could on that match. He really worked on your legs. He gave everything to you there. He tried it with that half Boston Crab on you.
Yeah.
I mean, he really wanted that title from you.
That kid was like a buzzsaw. You see the backflip? He backflipped and ran right into my stomach. I almost puked up my damn sandwich. I just ate too.
You know, it was funny. I'm sorry, fans. I thought it was funny to see you actually go with the finisher that you don't normally go with, and that was the choke slam. You usually go with the moonsault.
Yeah, well, the ceiling was too low.
Oh, okay. So
he would have ended up in the rafters, or I would have ended up in the rafters. I would have been hanging there by my legs. That would have been ridiculous. Maybe land head first. So, yeah,
we don't need any fans hurt.
Yeah,
we don't need the champ hurt.
No, and the opportunity just rose. So I grabbed it and gave him the choke slam, finished it. It was a hot day, too.
Yeah, it looked like that was the only way you were going to finish him, was just by taking that out.
Yeah, no doubt.
All right, well, fans, after the break, we're going to come back, and we're going to bring you to the next part of this episode, and that's going to be the 500-pound Colossus versus our champion, Wreaking Havoc.
It's coming out to some good music.
Welcome back, Hudson Valley. Like we promised you, we're going to go with the 500-pound monster Colossus versus our heavyweight champion, Wreaking Havoc.
He is huge.
Yeah, here comes our champion, Wreaking Havoc, right now. He's been champion for a while. He's been through everybody in the company's thrown at him. But like I said, I don't think he's going to make it past the big man.
Yeah, I mean, at this point right now, we're going almost 3 years running. He's going close to 3 years. I mean, it's just a possibility that this might be the one that outnumbers him. I mean, look at the size of that monster.
That man's got... I'm at a loss for words with how big this man is.
He is a Colossus monster.
Oh, yeah, you have Colossus in there, but you also got to put the brains of Luxurious Lynn in there. She's one of the smartest managers in the business today. So I think with Lynn and Colossus, Havoc is done for. Thank God.
I don't know about that. I'm putting all my effort and my hope and faith behind our champion to pull it through. The ref is going ahead and showing the belt to the fans. And Lynn has now exited the ring. The ref is checking our champion to see if he has anything foreign, which we all know that he doesn't need anything to help him win.
What are you talking about? You can't trust him. He's got to have nuts or something in his tights.
Oh, wait a second. Is that something racist there? Because he's Puerto Rican? You're saying he's going to have, like, some type of brass knuckles or something?
I just don't trust him, but that's neither here nor there.
The bell is run, and now the match is about to begin. A little eyeing up.
I don't think Colossus is intimidated at all.
Here comes the tie-up. They are not moving. Neither one of these monsters are moving. Oh, whoa! Oh my God! Colossus is powering the champion back to the corner. Oh, doing a tussle around the ring.
It's just a brute show of strength, and I mean, these two guys, they can break this ring if they wanted to.
You know what, I have to agree with you for once, Sir Hearts. There is a possibility that this ring could implode with these two guys in there.
We see the men circling each other, trying to size each other up, still figure out what they're going to have to do to put the other man away. Another collar and elbow tie-up. Just the strength of both of these men. Neither of them want to give right now. There's a side headlock by the champion.
Now, I will say that the test of strength and the force and the magnitude of these two monsters going in the ring is, oh my God! Shoulder tackle did nothing.
I can't believe Havoc actually thinks that's going to work on a man that's...
A second shoulder tackle did nothing?
I mean, I'll give it to Havoc. He's a big man, you know, but you're not going to move him like that.
What? What just happened? Our champion just threw the monster out of the ring.
You know, that's actually a smart move by Rican. Put him outside, throw him off of his game.
He's going to use the outside to his advantage, but he only has to do a 10 count.
You see some nice stiff shots there from Colossus. Nice stiff shots from Havoc. It's going to take a lot of that for one of them to put the other guy down.
He just threw him back in the ring because he knows he can't win this match without having Colossus inside the ring.
When you look at Havoc there walking around and go back up the steps, he's got to be thinking this is his last night as champion.
First, be careful of that Luxurious Lynn, and there she is. She's got him by the ankle.
She was tying his boot. She didn't want him to trip.
I don't see why she'd want that to happen. She's got the guy against him for the title.
Beautiful belly-to-back suplex by Colossus. Putting the champ down. The cover one. Havoc out at one.
So you can't get the champion down that easily and think you're going to win?
Hey, his shoulders are down. The ref should have been counting there.
His shoulders were not totally down. He was, you saw it was like a choke. He was trying to get the choke hold off of him.
What are you calling the ref blind? There was no choke.
I think the ref didn't see it because the way that he was looking to see it, the shoulders were down.
Man, that was like dropping your monkey on your
stepping on the stomach and ribs of Rican Havoc, trying to force that air right out of him.
It's definitely got him down on his knees. It's taking him a hard time to get up. They're back into a tie-up, up against the ropes. Irish whip. Clothesline.
A pretty good clothesline from the champion there, putting Colossus down, going for the cover. Two, and a kick out by Colossus.
Yeah, I know.
A man that size, it's going to take more than that just to put him down.
You know, this is a first. We're agreeing a lot tonight. It's going to take a lot more than that to take that monster down, and I think the champ has what it takes to do that.
I don't. I think there's just too much in Colossus. The champ doesn't stand a chance tonight.
This monster is definitely giving him all he can tonight.
Beautiful reversal by Colossus.
With the ref in the way, we can't see what's going on in the action there.
See, that's what I like, Colossus, just toying with Havoc. He doesn't want him to do anything. He just wants to make a fool out of the champion. He puts him back in the corner. He goes for a huge splash. Oh, Havoc out of the way. Laying a shot in. Another shot, another shot. Irish whip off of the ropes. Hits that big boot right in the sternum, knocking the wind out of Colossus.
It looks like he's going to go for the cover. No, he's going to set him up for the moonsault. Is he going to pull out the big gun and go for a high risk this early? He does.
Hits that moonsault beautifully. That's got a 1, 2.
That high risk went ahead and pulled off for the champion. See, I told you he was going to pull out the biggest move to do it. And he took out the monster Colossus. 1, 2, 3 by a moonsault.
I think the lights got in Colossus's eyes.
I think you got light in your eyes or your hearts, because it was clear as day. He went ahead and did the moonsault high off that top rope, landed it perfectly in the middle of the ring.
Yeah, good match by both men, but you gotta wonder, is Havoc gonna be able to retain the next time he goes into the ring against that big monster?
Well, the question really is this the last we've seen of Colossus and Luxurious Lynn? Will she go ahead and find another opponent to go against our champion? Because you see how bad she wants that title. Look at her, crying and screaming there in front of all the fans.
Action-packed as always. You know, Luxurious Lynn brought Colossus to the Hudson Valley for the very first time there in that match. She's always been sitting there trying to figure out some way to take the title off of you, Rican.
Dude, let me tell you something. Lynn has always wanted what I have.
You know, and now she's that cream that makes that coffee really swirl against with Colossus and Dillinger, who you face on later on there in Burke. But I tell you, you know, I really, for the first time fans, I thought the champ was going to lose his title. I mean, the Colossus, that 500-pound monster, what was it like to be in the ring with him?
Well, he was really tough, I'll tell you. It was a lot to handle. It was like trying to lift my friggin' Monte Carlo SS off my chest every time this guy hit me, dude. But, like all giant fat guys do, they get tired. Trust me, I know. But he got tired before I got tired. Saw an opportunity, hit him with a big boot to the face. And then...
yeah, you use your favorite move there. You finish him off with the moonsault. And then 1, 2, 3, here we are, still the champion. I mean, come on, fans. How many people can sit there and say that they have a champion of the Hudson Valley for 3 years straight? It doesn't look like you're ever going to lose a champ.
I don't know. I hope Lynn's got some people coming up from what I hear. I don't know much about them, but bring it.
Speaking of some of the people coming up, you're going to be facing Dillinger once again, August 13th. They're in Ellenville for the championship.
Yeah, that guy. I fought him before. Maybe one of these days they'll get to see that match. Or you can go to ecpwhv.weebly.com and see some of our past matches of all the wrestlers on the roster. Also gives you information about our next dates, past events, even fundraiser information. We also have merchandise on there. You can get some Wreaking Havoc t-shirts.
Oh, yeah. And fans as well, you can get them at the show. But speaking of show, also on our website, we have the past episodes of Aggression on there, too.
Oh, yeah, yep. You can see them once they've aired. You give them a week, and you can see that episode on Aggression, the Aggression episode on ecpwhv.weebly.com.
So if you forget to set your DVR, you know you can catch us on the website a week later. All right, fans, thank you so much. As Wreaking Havoc said, you can follow us on ECPW Hudson Valley for Facebook, ecpwhv.weebly.com for our website. Hey, fans, can't wait to see you in Ellenville on August 13th. And as usual,
there's more.
Well, there's.
We air on Time Warner Cable on Channel 23 at 8 o'clock on Saturdays. And in Port Jervis, we air at 9 o'clock on Saturdays.
Now, isn't that right after Keep It Country Strong?
Yeah. Right after Keeping Country
You
Strong.
know, I love Carl and Benzie. They're good guys.
those
They've always
guys are
had us
great.
on the show, too.
They always have us on. They always support us.
Hey, fans, you got to watch Carl and Benzie as well and Keep It Country Strong. All right, fans, for Wreaking Havoc and myself, for all of the Hudson Valley, we'll see you in the ring. Hey there, Hudson Valley fans. I'm your commissioner, James Mitchell. I'm coming to you right here, telling you about the great matches coming up on August 13th there in Ellenville, New York. Where can you get tickets? Well, you can get them at Pioneer Firehouse as well as James's General Store there in Napanoch, New York. Find out also more information on ecpwhv.weebly.com. Hey, I gotta tell you guys some great news about these matches. We're gonna have the heavyweight champion, Wreaking Havoc, 3 years running, going against once again there in Ellenville against the Bad News Dillinger. And then we're going to have the hometown gladiator, Achilles, going against a 500-pound monster Colossus. And how about this? We're going to go ahead and have the current brand new champion defending for the first time his aggression title, Migs, against the one thorn in my side who's been pushing my hand over and over again, Fungus. Hey guys, I can't wait to see you. Get your tickets fast. We'll see you in the ring.